Hi, my name is Sabrina and I welcome you to today's flow. We will meet in a standing position. Let your right toes face the front edge of your mat and step your left foot back. Far more than hip distance apart, your hips are open towards the long edge of your mat. Your left foot can be turned out almost 90 degrees. Your right knee is bent over your right ankle, your left leg straight. And then extend your arms, shoulder height. Reach your fingers far away from each other. Breathe here. Press the right big toe point into the mat and the outside of your left foot. Imagine your legs would be drawing together to create even more stability in the stance. And then feel a length in your spine from your tailbone, which is reaching down, to your crown reaching up. Inhale here once more. And then exhale to release your hands to your hips. Focus on your back leg, your stable and your strong standing leg. And let your right foot become lighter by releasing your right heel and then starting to hop your right foot closer to your left leg. You can totally leave your right big toe on the mat while the inside of your right foot is touching your left ankle. Or you can bring the foot further up, either with the help of your muscles or maybe with the help of your hand. Find some position which is comfortable. It could be with the toe down to create more stability or somewhere else. And then either bring the hands in front of your heart together or reach the arms up. You arrived in your tree pose. And again, it's length that you want to find. Rooting down through your left heel as well as through the toe points, toe balls of your left foot. Your toes spread wide. And it can help to find some stability if you're looking at something which is not moving, so not me. Right at some point in elongation of your nose, maybe on the floor, anything that's not wiggling. Breathe. And take one more inhale here. Before, with your exhale, you'll release your hands back onto your hips. Look towards the front edge of your mat and then step a soft but courageous step forward with your right foot. Again, landing with the right bent knee and the left straight knee. Release your right forearm onto your right thigh and lift your left arm up into side angle pose. Still, or again, your legs are drawing together. You create length, actually in all sides of the body. You have length here in the left, but also in the right side of your torso. So be careful not to collapse down here. Your left fingertips reaching up, or if you prefer, then overhead, elongating also the side of your left shoulder. In this case, try to keep your left upper arm next to your left ear and rather face up than down. Breathe. And let your right arm be light. You can even lift it for a moment to see if it's your core and your legs working and you're not collapsing into your right shoulder here. Last inhale here. And exhale, bring your left arm onto height of your shoulder. Inhale to lift your upper body, finding your way back to Warrior Two. Next inhale, extend your right knee. Exhale, let your palms shine towards the long edge of your mat. Bring your right fingertips forward and your left hip back. Once you cannot reach any further, release your right hand down. Maybe the back of your hand touching the inside of your leg, or maybe your hand just resting on your shin. Your left arm is reaching up. And so again, you're extending in all directions. Rooted down firmly by the outside of your left foot and your right big toe point. Arms spreading wide like spreading wings. And the crown of your head this time is reaching forward. Try to lift your right kneecap. This will engage front of your right thigh. Let's stay for another breath. Inhale to reach your left arm overhead. Find the strongest stretch by that maybe. And exhale to bend into your right knee again. Place your right fingertips in front of your right foot, a bit more to the right. And then start to hop your left leg closer. So this time it's the back leg, which is hopping closer. And with your next inhale, you can lift your left leg, your left fingers again reaching for the ceiling. Try to extend your standing leg in half moon pose. Your gaze could be down. If you need more grounding, more stability, but you can also look towards the side or even up. Try to lift your left leg, engaging the outside of your left glutes. And if you want, you can hover your right fingers for a few moments or maybe longer. Last inhale in your half moon. And exhale, bend into your right knee. Find your way back to Warrior Two. From here, we'll flow through a vinyasa. So bring your hands down, step your right foot back. Inhale to shift your weight forward. Exhale to release knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, slide through into your cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look towards the front. And with your exhale, slowly step to the front. And from here, roll up to standing. So for the second side, you will step your right leg back. And your left toes will point forward. Again, meeting in Warrior Two. Your fingers reaching away from each other, your spine long, your legs engaged. You can release your shoulders down away from your ears and your chin. You can move a bit more to the left, reaching for your left shoulder. Inhale here once more. And exhale to place your hands on your hips. Again, focusing on the strength of your back leg while hopping your left foot closer. Placing the left sole of your foot either on the inside of your ankle, your shin, or maybe your thigh. Creating length in your spine and strengthening your standing leg. So don't collapse into your right hip, but rather push away from the floor with your foot. Your hands in your favorite position, whatever that may be. And your left leg is pointing outwards, focusing on the outwards rotation of your left thigh, your left hip. Stay for another 2 breaths. And in case you fall, just come back. Let the mat catch you. And meet me again in tree pose. Last inhale here. Exhale to place your hands on your hips again. Look towards the front of your mat and step forward. Maybe without a sound or just a small sound. Meeting in Warrior Two again for 1 inhale. And exhale, release your left forearm onto your left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Side angle pose. You can always control your left knee if it's still over your left ankle. And then again, finding the length, pressing the outside of your left foot down into the mat. Engagement in the core, which keeps you stable, even in case you want to lift your left arm. You can also reach your right arm forward. Find even more stretch in the right side of your body, looking more upwards than downwards, your right upper arm next to your right ear. Inhale here. And exhale to release your arms. Inhale to come back up into Warrior Two. Exhale to settle, maybe even sinking lower. And inhale to extend your left knee, palms towards the side, fingertips forward. And then exhale to release your left arm down. Inhale to extend your right arm up. So your Right hip is pointing towards the back. And as well as in side angle, you'll also try to find length in both sides of the torso here again. Your gaze may be up or maybe not. Find out what's nice for your neck, what feels good. Last breath here. And then place your right hand on your right hip, bend into your left knee. Place your fingertips on your mat, left fingertips on the mat or on a block, maybe 10 or 20 centimeters to the front and to the left of your left foot. And then hop your right leg closer and start pushing into the floor with your left leg, extending the left leg and then lifting the right leg. Or lifting the right arm up if you want. Maybe your plants are also supporting you. And you'll extend in all directions. Strong standing leg rooted down through the balls of your toes, but also through your heel. Maybe you'll lift even higher, release your left hand from the mat. Keep your balance. Last inhale. And exhale, bend into your left knee, step back, and then again, place your hands on the mat, this time finding a seat so that I can thank you for today's practice. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time, maybe on my YouTube channel.